She watched her mother apply makeup like bandages to her bruises, foundation for her contusions and for his alibi. She just used excuses. Her mother never left the house in one piece. There were traces of red ink wherever she was beat. She left notes with streaks. There was writing on the walls, but her lips would stay sealed, and her baby watched it all, learning how to breathe before she ever learned to crawl. And at some point you wonder who the real abuser was. She was 3 years old when she watched the cracks of her mother's bedroom door. She learned too young what guns were used for, but she never heard the pop. She would just cry herself to sleep instead of ever being rocked, and she would just watch as her pop would pop off. Before she knew words, she learned to say stop. She would scream and cry, and her mother would sob, but there was her father. Just a sliver she could see through the cracks in the door. He was nothing but smiles with her mother on the floor, and soon before long, that 3-year-old was 4. She memorized her address like keys to a code. The operator would ask if she was at home, and at 4 years old, she never known that home existed. She just lived between walls, and she was the witness. Watched her father beat her mom and then just go about his business. Then the cops would come. They would ask her for descriptions, depictions of the pictures and the traces on the walls. She'd say her mom was the artist, but her father helped her draw. No family portraits, just the ink of a soul painting frames of the truth, but no picture was whole. And neither was she. None of them were. She was 4 years old. She was supposed to be pure. But she was broken long before her bones ever cracked. She was empty long before she ever filled her glass. She only ever saw one side of brass, just bandages and makeup. Her mother actually believed all the stories that he made up, like he loved her. He was sorry he would change, but for 16 years it always stayed the same. She watched her mother apply makeup like bandages to her bruises, foundation for her contusions and for his alibi. She just used excuses. She lived between walls painted with pictures. She wanted to be a family, but she was always just a witness. Thank you.